Black Hill, quartz monzonite, Railroad Pass, Pluton. Today we're going to go out behind the Pluton here, go down through what I think is Farmers Canyon, right there, to the backside of Black Hill, and look for the Farmers Canyon, or evidence of the Farmers Canyon fault stratovolcano that went from over there all the way up over here. So let's go down there and get into Farmers Canyon. I'll show you why I call it Farmers Canyon. Black Hill, Pluton. One theory is that's part of the Boulder City Pluton that got moved along the Hamlin Fault from the Boulder City. Up there is all quartz monzonite, and it got shoved along here, along the El Dorado Fault, Hamlin Fault, heading down to the Highland Range. Another theory is we got the Farmers Canyon stratovolcano, and that intruded into the older stratovolcano, lifted it up and eroded the whole thing. And today we're going to go look for signs of why that's a stratovolcano that thing is younger of. And it uplifted the center of the volcano was right about there. And so that could have been the magma chamber for the older volcano, maybe. But we'll be going up here. Our next stop will be there at the propylite altered andesite, hypothetical propylite. And one theory why this is called Farmers Canyon, because there used to be a little homestead right there. The only thing out here back then was the homestead that has a well. And the well would be the first thing the geologists doing a recon would consider. Yeah, the geologists would look at the state well logs to see if there's any geological information of what's in the basin and fill here. And I bet the state well log would say, farmer owned that land, hence Farmers Canyon, hence Farmers Canyon stratovolcano. So let's get going up there. We'll be looking for dikes. There's a lot of dikes up that way. A swarm of dikes there, and behind there another swarm of dikes. Once again, the side-by-sides are stirring the roads. People only 5 miles an hour.
As she travels south to the Hunter Harley,
and that's a hypothetical.
but her nails are clean. Superpowered, deflowered, over 18 Irene.
It's intruded just on the backside. Well, that's older. This intruded alongside that intrusion. It runs along this way. Intrusive. And here's an andesite flow from the Farmers Canyon stratovolcano. Andesite with a lot of dikes. There's dike swarms. It's hard to tell from here, but that's all. Half of that is all dike swarms. Next stop, hypothetical. Boulder City. Ignoring the theory of the Hamlin Fault, strike slipping the Boulder City Pluton here from back over there. It'd be a left lateral strike slip moving that way if I'm on the other side of the strike slip here. Only the strike slip's way out by the highway there. Anyway, ignore that theory, and we're going with the theory that this is extensional faulting. And the other half of this would be the footwall where you'd stand on it, and the part that slipped off, maybe 60 degrees, is out there in the valley fill, somewhere down there. That's like 2,000 feet up from where I'm standing. 2,000 feet of extensional fault. At least 2,000. I don't know. And here's our hypabyssal. We'll stop over there and show you what a propylitic alteration looks like. And there's andesite with a dike swarm. More dike swarms. Let's go. Here's what, pretty heavy. This is what the quartz monzonite looks like. Although this looks like more like granite, it's kind of pink. It's got some potassium. I think that's a granite, not a quartz monzonite here. That could be. It's not that pink. Quartz monzonite. That's what that is. Backside of our footwall. Top side would be the footwall. I guess this would be a footwall too if it was somewhere over there. But anyway, the head walls are missing. This was kind of like this, and it's been tipped 60 degrees down that way. Extensional into the Colorado River extensional corridor of probably 14 to 10 million years ago. That is dated at 13.8 million years ago. Right there, they took a sample, 13.8. So this is probably like 14 million years old. This was here, and that intruded up alongside of it. We're going to ignore any strike-slip faulting, and that's a hypabyssal andesite. And it's been altered propylitically. I'll show you what a propylite looks like. And this out here has been weathered brown. It's got suntan, whatever you call it. And here this has been dug out from this mine. This green is the propylitic alteration is either a green chlorite, looks like chlorite there, or green epidote. Well, I can't see that very well. But this looks like that. Only it's green. This is probably 14 million years ago. 14. And that andesite is 14.5 to 15. Probably 14.5. Let's get around over there and look for dikes. Blue quartz mine. There and up there. Let's look for some dikes coming through here. There's our green propylite, hypabyssal andesite, and it is an intrusion into that. That's like 14.5 million years ago. See all the dikes, 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 dikes. Dikes. Yikes. Dike swarm. We climbed up, I believe right up there. One of my videos, I climbed up from over here to about there, somewhere. I really couldn't see the dikes once you climb up there. Gotta be back here. Dikes. 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 Intrusive propylite. And the big one, Pass Pluton. Coming up from there, andesites, quartz monzonite, andesites. These are the Dutchman Pass andesites. porphyritic. Dutchman Pass andesite, 14.5 million years ago. White would be the plagium clays. Pyrazine andesite. That's over that hill there is an intrusive. Again, not a hypobasal intrusive, just an intrusive. Whatever that means. The whole mountain. We'll be going up there. In fact, let me get up here. This is andesite, and this is volcanic tuff. Let's walk over here. Andesite, tuff. In fact, you can see scoria here. This is probably basalt, basaltic ash. It's real light. Basaltic scoria, and it's orange or red because it's been rusted, oxidized. Andesite.
Some say she's from Mars, or one of the 7 stars that shine after 3:30 in the morning.
Guess it is. Look like a tough one.
She came from planet Claire. She came from planet Claire. She came from planet Claire.
Dutchman's Pass andesite, hornblende intrusive andesite, quartz monzonite at the bottom. We'll be going right up in there. Let's go over here and look for, see in the background, that's all pyroclastic flow off of our stratovolcano up there somewhere. Yeah, so that would be the flanks of the brown, the tan over there is the flanks of our Farmer Canyon stratovolcano. On top of that is Hidden Pass, or Hidden something volcano, and it's come from this direction, this way. That's all basaltic andesite from Hidden Valley, I guess, whatever it's called. That's like 13 million on top of our 14.5 stratovolcano here. Stratovolcanoes pile up because it's andesite and tough. And as a basaltic andesite or basalts, just kind of make a level flow, nice and even. So let's get up here and look for some, right there, that hill there. Let's look for some volcanic pyroclastic flow. Maybe over there. Where are we? Yeah, we got a road that goes right to there. Let's go over and look for some volcanic pyroclastic flows off the side of the stratovolcano. Then we'll come back over there to the Quo Vadis mine, and around and up those canyons there's more dike swarms. We'll be going up both of those canyons there into dike swarms, there and there. Dutchman Pass. Let's go get some pyroclastic flow. You know how most power lines like that down there, they have 3 wires, 1, 2, 3, 3-phase AC, alternating current. Well, this one has 2 wires, just 2. 2 wires, 1, 2. And that's because that's DC. It's like your car battery. Direct current, no alternating current. One's positive, one's negative. And that's a more efficient way to move electricity for long distances. This comes from Washington, I think. State of Washington, not Washington, D.C. Dry Lake, andesite, quartz monzonite, Dutchman Pass, and we'll be going up into there, up into those canyons. quartz monzonite right down here, and that's an intrusive andesite. And let's go on up and find some pyroclastic flow just to see what it looks like. Let's go. I think here's some, no, guess not. That's just andesite. Andesite. Hornblende andesite. Like that. We'll be on the other side of that hill. Still looking for some pyroclasts. Let's go. Well, they blocked off the road up to the pyroclast. It's just a bunch of rocks and ash. Not a lot to see. So anyway, we couldn't go that way. Today we'll go up to the Quo Vadis mine here. Take that road, go around up into, there's two canyons right there. We'll go up into there. Start looking for dikes. Looks like a dike. Yeah, both those canyons. And this is an intrusive andesite. I don't know why it's not hypoabyssal, but it's andesite. Intrusive. Let's go right up here. Yeah, one of the Quo Vadis mines is right up there. I hope we can get through here. Well, I couldn't get up the wash. Nobody goes that way anymore, I guess. But here you can see a fault, slick and slide, right along here. I think that's quartz monzonite. Well, at least it's quartz monzonite on the other side of it up there. And the mine is right down in there. We'll be going to it. I just wanted to show you the fault line right here. Very neat. Let's go. Here comes that fault. Right there was the mine, but they've bulldozed it in. Maybe we'll try this one. Let's walk down there to see what's there. Yeah, but this is quartz monzonite they're digging in, where it met the intrusive 14.5 million years ago hornblende andesite. Hornblende andesite, and this is quartz monzonite. Well, that was too steep to even walk down. Yeah, these hills are way too steep. I can't go that way. That is just too much. Let's go back to the power line and come around the long way into that canyon. On second thought, I can get down that. I think it just goes up to the wash. It doesn't go that way or that way. Let's just go down. Pretty sure I can get back up that and on up around that way into the canyon. Well, don't take this road. Go around the power line road and up. This is just too harrowing. Holy smokes. Well, there's no way I'm going to get up that loose stuff up there and around. And I ain't going back the way I came. I could go down the wash. I think I'm just going to go straight down, and over here comes the road back up this way. Yeah, let's just cut across country. Down to there I can see tracks. And out. Oh boy. Yeah, there's where we came in. Hypoabyssal. The quartz mine down there. Backside of the Pluton. Okay, let's get down across here, cross country. Here's an old car from the 70s. I know 1970s because I was in the National Guard in Henderson. We'd bring the tanks. I was in the tank troop. We'd come out here, find an old car. You can see the tracks right across it. And come right across it. V8. Who knows what it was? these tank tracks prints in it. Those are the days. We'd come out here and sleep out overnight out here with tanks. In the middle of the summer, you'd have to sleep under the tank and get out of the sun. What a cactus forest out here. These people don't take no for an answer. They drove right up that. Jeez. Lucky to go up a wash. Oh, I think I'm at the end of the road. Getting boxed in, I wouldn't be able to turn around. Ooh, was that tarantula hawk? Don't blow them into me. Onward. Chlorite, propylitic alteration. I don't know. It's like dikes. There's a dike. Andesite and andesite. With some chlorite and what's the other green stuff? Epidote. I think that's propylitic alteration there. Yeah. Onward. As far as we can go anyway. I think that's just wash material that got cemented with calcite. Green. Cat claw. Yeah, the cat claw's blooming. Uh-oh. Let's go see what's around the corner anyway. Somebody's bicycle. How'd that get up here? What kind of garbage? Oh, I bet that road back there where they wouldn't say no. Probably up above us here. Crack-a-doom. I mean, drainage area-wise. Pool sometime. Let me get up this. I think we're on a dike right here. This must be softer dike than the andesite. Then you come down to this lighter colored, finer grained dike material. Are those pyrazines in there? See those? I think those are pyrazines. As opposed to this. Andesite. A dike. Here's where they meet. Okay. Another dike. Or a different layer of lava, I don't know. Now we're getting into the cat claws. Yikes. Well, you get the idea. Yeah, there's that road that I thought was impossible. I didn't disturb any rattlesnakes on the bright side. Okay. Let's get back to the car. I think we're going to save the next canyon over for another day. It's getting to be beer 30 already. Yeah, that'll give us something to do another day. The next canyon. Okay. Keyhole Canyon. Right there, a bunch of Indian writing out there. Okay, beer 30.
As she travels south, dirty on her Harley, but her nails are clean. Superpowered, deflowered, over 18, Irene. Sitting in the bed, wearing her tattoos and her chains. Wrapped around her body, they're written all her names. A prison she's been in, and lovers she has seen. Good winding, bumping, grinding, motorcycle Irene.
I'm stuck. Can't hold my beer and drive.
Like hamburger, laying in a splash. Tis Irene machine I see, pieces crumpled flat. Her feet were in the bushes, toes were in her hat. Dark bathing, unshaven, motorcycle Irene. Crippled, horseman and fool. Bell books and candles and carpet clothes and rules. No answers, waking